Turned out pretty good. Took about 4 hours to do it because, you know, you have to get the whole thing apart. I videoed it, but it doesn't really matter. But it turned out well. I like it better. Definitely much better tape than they had put on there before. You know, they probably peed on it anyway, you know, guys are. And so, yeah, I never replaced the hoods before. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun. But it turned out better than before because the gears actually now work better. Turns out there's an extra click that I didn't even know about on this one. So the click, there's a click, then there's a click, then there's a click. Who knew? I don't know if the first click is there for safety or what. I have to look it up, but it's useful, definitely, because a lot of times you're riding and you accidentally shift the big ring, and yeah, that's no good. So this gives you at least one safety switch that I didn't have before in the back. So actually it was very easy. I made a few mistakes, you know, doing this. Like I took the ratchet and I somehow moved it, shifted it while the cable wasn't set in the little slot, right? And then so I figured I was almost done. And I'm going, why is this not working? And then it wouldn't fit. It took me like half an hour to figure out why I couldn't shift it. It wouldn't shift. So that took a while. But other than that, you know, definitely nicer. Definitely nicer, worth it. You know, like I say, so I started working on my bikes always until like the last 10 years or so. When I got these bikes, I thought I would try out the bike shops, you know, because they were always horrid to me. I mean, my first experience in the 1970s, okay, going to a bike shop, and I got kicked out. Neophyte, yeah. They, you know, it was a high-end bike shop, and they didn't want to talk to me. They're nice bikes, though, but they've always been like that. But it's not just the bike mechanics. No, it's, as you know, the doctors. And, you know, as I said, they're your doctors too. And they've all been basically Nazis. Because I've been doing this thing I call the Sullivan experiment. I've been doing it for 20 years now. And so I've been testing everybody out. It's been a lot of work. Really hard. But someone had to do it. So I'll be writing about it. About all the experiences of all the people. It's been a lot. Been tough. I almost haven't made it, as you know. But I did, so far. I'm here. So I'll be writing about bicycles, bike racing, about how they kept stealing my finishes from me because they're all like that. All of them. It was pretty incredible. And even the local bike rides, they just sabotaged my bike. And yeah, it's been crazy. So I know all the ways to sabotage a bike now. So I could probably write a book about that too. That'd be good. I don't know when I'll do that. Perhaps soon. But, you know, at least now, it's much better. I've ridden it 3 times now since I did it on Sunday. Today's Wednesday. I didn't ride today, I should have. It's really nice now. But it should be by now. Because it's so much nicer now. But I have so many other bikes. And but I do have to ride these before they go flat. Which is nice. So, anyway, definitely if you want, you should definitely try it. It's not hard to replace all the cables and do everything. I feel sorry for you guys that now have the disc brakes. I don't know if it'd be a lot more work. Yeah, with the cables, it's pretty straightforward. You just put those cables right on through. I didn't even have to buy any new cables. I was able to reuse everything. I even had the bar tape, and those were just $21 on sale at a competitive cyclist. So that worked out well. So anyway, I call this the green arrow. Because you know, I do archery too, these are arrows. I was going to do a video on arrows. I got all these arrows, all kinds of arrows. I'm an archery coach. I did archery for a long time before I got into cycling. And I did fencing for a long time. It was a lot of fun. But really enjoy cycling, get a lot of exercise. And you know, having a high VO2 max. You know, I did have it tested last year. It was 63 at UCSF. I think it's higher than that because I wasn't on my bike. It was an exercise bike. I was wearing tennis shoes. So it was off a little bit, you know. I don't know if they compensate, but you know, my Garmin still says 75 because it's, and I'm actually a little stronger. One thing I didn't mention is getting knee pain right here. So I was such in a hurry to take off on the bike, I forgot that on my cleat, the previous ride, I noticed that the cleat had moved, right? And so I was getting this little pain, and as soon as I get this pain, it's too late. You know, luckily if you catch it soon enough, it'll go away fast. But it's the cleat, it just moves. You know, the one they click in and out, it'll move a little bit. And once it moves, you lose power. So I feel much, I had the best time yesterday going up the hill. So about 20 seconds faster. It felt really good. You know, having high VO2, you could just power. It's nice having all that power, not getting tired. That's really the thing. Anyway.